The most prestigious club competition in European football. And now it comes down to this. The final itself. Who will prevail? It's Real Madrid. They face Bayern Munich. And it's live next on EA TV. This is where every top-level footballer wants to be after a long season. The Champions League final. Only 2 teams left in the battle for Europe's premier club competition. My name is Derek Ray, and I'm joined for commentary on this final tonight by Stuart Robson. It's Real Madrid up against Bayern Munich.
This is magnificent. The atmosphere inside this stadium is electric. Let's just hope the tension doesn't affect the players. It shouldn't do. Just look at the quality down there.
And let's dissect the Real Madrid side. Thibaut Courtois is the keeper of choice. Federico Valverde plays alongside Aurélien Tchouaméni in the centre of midfield. And the main striker today is Kylian Mbappe. And so the starting 11 for Bayern. Manuel Neuer gets the nod in goal. Jonathan Tah plays with Dayo Upamecano in central defence. Joshua Kimmich plays with Leon Goretzka in the centre of midfield. And the main striker today is Harry Kane. And they get the ball rolling in the Champions League final. We're about to find out who will be crowned Club Kings of Europe. Real Madrid have given it away. I think it's fair to say both sides have room for improvement on the possession front.
Well, they've got to show more composure on the ball, haven't they?
And teammates around him. Well, nothing comes of it. It looked promising. And playing it through. Oh, he could finish. And it has arrived. The opening statement in this UEFA Champions League final.
Well, here's the goal again, and what a wonderfully weighted pass this is. And then through on goal, he just goes for power and smashes it past the keeper. There's no stopping that. What a great finish.
Well, on with the game. And will that goal have the effect of stinging Bayern Munich into action? And he's made headway. And a goal! I'll tell you what, they're going to be very hard to catch now. Name on the trophy, maybe.
Well, just look at the defending here. The keeper is left totally exposed. It's an easy goal in the end, but well taken. Well, back to the drawing board, I'm afraid. His team have been really poor today.
2-0 here, and the ball is moving again. Oh, what an opportunity. And this is a high-octane beginning. 3 goals for them now.
Well, here we can see it again. Look at the way he glides past the defender to create space for himself. And his movement's so clever. Once he gets onto it, there's only one thought in his head. Smash it as hard as possible. What a good goal.
So on they go again, and every indication that Real are going to stroll to victory here. Now, who can he play it to? Well, didn't go to plan in the end. And Messi's incisive pass. Oh, could finish. Oh, what a save! And he's fired over the corner. And snuffed out the danger immediately. Feeding it through. And there it is, a chance. Perhaps now. Another goal! The lead grows to 4 now. A rampant display.
Well, let's look at this again. To pick out this pass shows wonderful vision. It's inch perfect. And when he gets onto it, he decides to go for power. It's a really emphatic finish, which gives the keeper no chance.
And this is turning into something of a rout. 4-0. And he has options available, but it fizzles out thanks to that piece of defending. Will it happen for them? And a goal to seal the hat-trick! A masterclass in finishing. Just can't stop him today. Oh, my goodness, it's so one-sided. 5-0 in this match. Showing a real will to win the ball. And Ronaldo just needs to remain level-headed. Oh, burying them beneath an avalanche of goals. No let-up here.
Well, let's take another look, and you have to say the defending is so poor. That's far too easy. The keeper had no chance there.
So, on with the game here. But I'll tell you what, the moods in the two camps couldn't be more contrasting. Oh, big chance. It might be the moment for Ronaldo. And this time it's in. Fabulous goal. And just look at the celebrations.
Well, as you can see, he gave the keeper no chance there. He looked so confident, didn't he? That's a cool finish.
Sloppy in possession from Bayern. And Messi with teammates to play it to. Can he finish? Couldn't beat the keeper, unfortunately for him.
Well, I think that's a bad miss. He just never looked convincing as he went through there.
The high press was on, and that's a... It's gone in! And well, he might celebrate on the back of that.
Well, as you can see, he just couldn't get enough on it. He'll be frustrated with that one.
Real Madrid regaining possession. And he might be through here. Oh, there it is! It's one goal after another, and it speaks to the quality of their performance.
Well, here it is again. He goes past his marker so easily with just a drop of the shoulder. And then through on goal, he just goes for power and smashes it past the keeper. There's no stopping that. What a great finish.
Ball lost by Bayern. And he's through here. A goal here! Giving his team precisely what they were looking for. Now he deserves to celebrate it.
Well, here it is again, and I have to say, the defending is so poor. They make so many bad decisions there. No wonder the keeper's exposed.
Well, it did look promising, but no threat in the end. And a goal! That's his brace! They just can't keep him quiet!
Well, here it is again. He hits this so sweetly, doesn't he? That's a brilliant goal from a top-class player.
Ronaldo lost it. But he's certainly not alone. Incisive ball. Needs composure. And there is the goal! He's found the net. Joy unconfined.
Well, as you can see, the weight of the through ball is key to this goal. And his movement's so clever. Once he gets onto it, there's only one thought in his head. Smash it as hard as possible. What a good goal. Well, back to the drawing board, I'm afraid. His team have been really poor today.
And the referee's whistle. That will conclude the first half here at Wembley. So back underway here into the second half. Kane. Well, all doing their bit to keep them out. And the through ball. Nice looking move. Oh yes! It's gone in! And now a chance for them to revel in the moment.
Well, let's look at this again, because the transition when the ball changes hands is so quick. And there's certainly no doubt about the finish. He really hits it with power and accuracy. Nothing the keeper can do about that.
Well, a struggle for Bayern to keep hold of the ball. Real might threaten on the flank. Can they do it? And you cannot argue with a hat-trick. Simply unstoppable today.
Well, here's the replay. Watch how he goes past his man with such ease, and it's just a change of pace. And that's a top-class finish from Mbappe. He hits that with such control. That's a brilliant goal.
Well, disappointing for Bayern to give us away like that. He's in behind. And a goal this time. Applying the finishing touch. Just what the doctor ordered.
Well, here we can see it again. Look at the way he glides past the defender to create space for himself. And once he gets onto it, he just smashes it past the keeper with great technique. What an emphatic finish that is. Well, he knows his team haven't been good enough in this game, but how does he change it?
The ball back with Real now. Has a go! Oh, really commanding goalkeeping. Well, worth a try, but the keeper had the reading of the situation.
Well, Real Madrid are looking...
Oh, it's developing nicely for them here. Well, still a chance. And in at the second time of asking. Just what was required.
Well, let's take another look at this, and from the attacking point of view, everything's right. The shot across the goalkeeper, players coming in for the rebound, and there's not much the goalkeeper could do about that. He made a good effort on the first one, couldn't react to the second.
Untidy in possession. Real chance. And in! Oh, yes! Exactly what they were hoping to produce. They've delivered the goal.
Well, that's a clinical finish. He just put his head down and smashed it past the keeper. There was no stopping that, was there? Well, that's not a happy manager. He knows he's got a lot of work to do now.
Bayern have lost possession here. Oh, big chance. And there is the goal to make it a hat-trick. Excellence in finishing, there for all to see.
Well, just look at how poor the defending is here. But I have to say, it's still a very tidy finish. He looked really assured there.
That's a splendid ball from Ronaldo. And a goal to delight the the fans just what they were hoping for.
Well, here's the goal again, and it's a great ball to put him through. Good vision to set up the chance, and from there, he never looked like missing. That's a lovely goal. Well, back to the drawing board, I'm afraid. His team have been really poor today.
Well, giving the ball away. Room to roam for the merengues here. Oh, what an opportunity. And there is the goal. He's found the net. Joy unconfined.
Well, here it is again. He goes past his marker so easily with just a drop of the shoulder. And then through on goal, he just goes for power and smashes it past the keeper. There's no stopping that. What a great finish.
Bayern have lost the ball. Might be a chance here. And this time it's in. Fabulous goal. And just look at the celebrations.
Well, here's the replay. Watch how he goes past his man with such ease, and it's just a change of pace. And when he gets onto it, he decides to go for power. It's a really emphatic finish, which gives the keeper no chance.
Possession given away, unfortunately. Oh, in with a chance. Oh, yes, a goal. Exactly what they were looking for, and he's come up with it.
Well, here it is again, and what a good bit of skill from Messi to go past his man. And what an emphatic strike it is from Lionel Messi. Hit with his laces, it's a great goal.
Well, they'll be happy to have regained possession. It could be for Mbappe. Well, the keeper is happy the bar was there. Well, still danger. Well, he tried in vain to get himself back onside.
Well, he needs to show greater awareness there and hold on to the ball a fraction longer.
So the manager decides to go to the bench. Bit of a quiet performance from him today. That's what you call defending from the... And a goal! He's put it away! A celebratory moment!
Well, here it is. Head down, hit through the ball and get it on target. That's a top-class finish. There was no stopping that. Well, he knows his team haven't been good enough in this game, but how does he change it?
And Rafael Guerreiro has lost the ball. Well, it could be on for him here. Oh, yes! It's gone in! And now a chance for them to revel in the moment.
Well, here we can see it again. Look at the way he glides past the defender to create space for himself. And there's certainly no doubt about the finish. He really hits it with power and accuracy. Nothing the keeper can do about that.
Ten minutes left for play. Messi, and he's made headway. There it is! A fantastic goal, and no wonder he's off celebrating.
Well, here it is again. He goes past his marker so easily with just a drop of the shoulder. And once he gets onto it, he just smashes it past the keeper with great technique. What an emphatic finish that is.
So they restart the game, but that goal truly feels like the final nail. We're inside the final 5 minutes. My goodness, this has not been close at all. And a timely intervention. Oh, big chance! Well, the sheer audacity to chip it like that.
Well, here it is again. The through ball is absolutely inch perfect. And then just take a look at this. He sees the keeper off his line, and it's such a classy finish. Just lifts it over him. Beautiful goal.
Harry Kane. And that'll be a Bayern ball. Can he find the right pass? Takes it on. Stopped a certain goal. And a big chunk of added time here. A minimum of 5 minutes. Real chance. A goal here, giving his team precisely what they were looking for. Now he deserves to celebrate it.
Well, as you can see, he's given far too much space, but he still had some work to do, and I think that's a very tidy finish. It was never in doubt.
And threaded through by Mbappe. A goal! That's 2 for him today. They simply can't stop him. No wonder he's celebrating.
Well, let's take another look at the replay. What a through ball this is by Mbappe. And when he gets onto it, he decides to go for power. It's a really emphatic finish, which gives the keeper no chance.
And there it is! Real Madrid, Champions League winners!
Well, just look at the emotions out there. Joy and relief on one side, despair and heartache on the other. But we've got the right winners here. They fully deserved it on the night.
For these players, well, it's the night of their lives. And they're determined to enjoy every millisecond.
Well, they have to make the most of this, don't they? It's a great feat. What an achievement from them.
Well, they don't need to be reminded about what comes next. It's the presentation of the coveted Champions League trophy.
Well, there's some tired players out there, but what you can be sure of, they'll find some energy when they get their hands on the trophy. They'll be going mad in the next few moments.
The Champions League winners, Real Madrid.
Well, this is what they wanted. What a moment for these players. They've worked so hard to win this trophy. They've been fantastic.
And you can feel the emotion. It's natural to reflect on this final, but so much hard work has gone into the entire campaign. Memories, memories. What would a celebration be without the chance to enjoy it with your own supporters?
Well, these fans have certainly played their part, haven't they? They'll savour these moments. They've travelled far and wide to follow their team. They're loving every minute of this, and why not? They deserve it.
A performance of fire as well as ice. They held their nerve when that was necessary. And these celebrations will run long into the night. And it wouldn't be a big final without photograph time.
Yeah, and these photographs will be cherished for years to come. Really top-class scenes here.